Good morning. It's another beautiful morning in Quartzsite, Arizona. We're still out camping. Yesterday was a very busy, exhausting day. I showed off my van at the RTR, and I got way more interest in my van than I thought that I would get. I was so surprised. Like, I know my van's pretty cool, but I didn't think that many people would like it. I brought a few cards with me thinking, maybe a few people will be interested in my channel, but I gave them all away in like 15 minutes and I ran out. So next time, I'm gonna bring a whole box. Okay, so the dogs are already out. I'll show you that. It's hard to see them. See Cersei's shadow right there. She's sitting there. And Bodhi's out there going potty. I like that I can just use my key fob and open the door and let the dogs go out. I don't have to get out of bed. No. But look at, even through the curtain, it's a beautiful sunrise. I'll get more videos, clips later of my morning and the day. We're just gonna chill out at camp for the next day or two. We'll go back into town and event on Monday. Maybe a few days next week. Yeah, my campmate left. I don't know if she's coming back tonight or not, but I'll find out later. The other campmate is still here, I believe. She might have left. They all like to go right into the event every day. Me, I have to rest my body 1 or 2 days in between, so yeah. There's Cersei jumping back in the van. She's all done with her. Oh, she's not sure what's going on. Do you want to get back up in bed? Okay. Cover you up? Yeah. This is her little spot. She's in the back at my feet. She likes to stay down here now. Yeah. Is that good, Cersei? Is that good? Is that good? You like that? Cersei? Is that good? Is that good? And here comes Bodhi. He just crawls right through to his little bed right there. Get in bed. Cover you up. He got his baby. He's got his new little blanket that we got from the RTR. We got him a blanket from the free pile. He can have. We forgot to bring an extra blanket from home. I accidentally forgot to bring an extra doggy blanket. So we got him all his own little blanket. So thank you to the person who donated the blanket to the free pile, because Bodhi's happy to have it. And now, again, back to why I like my van now for camping, because I can just close the door All I need now is a remote start so I can start the van and start the heater without having to get up and get out or crawl between the seats. Just another morning, relaxing in the van, having my coffee. Just like before. I mean, just like at home. Before at home. Still gotta finish drinking my coffee. My brain will finish waking up. My Q-tip hair. That's what happens every time I wake up in the morning. And yes, I have been washing it. It's just my hair. It's the way it is. I'm used to it. Yeah, so I'm just having my coffee, hanging out in the van, sitting on my bed, my couch now. I turned it into a couch and I'm just kicking back, enjoying the morning, waiting for it to warm up a little more. The dogs have already gone out, if you were watching earlier, and I don't have to yet, so I can just relax on my van couch. And there's Cersei, all curled up in her bed. Let's see her. And Bodhi is down there. They're back in bed. They don't want to go out in the cold either. So we're just relaxing, just like I would at home on the couch with my coffee, watching my YouTube stuff, which I've been doing. I decided to jump on and record a clip. So you're probably going to see all my videos quite late. I've been trying to upload them. I've been trying to create them on my iPhone with iMovie. I guess YouTube, I don't know if they don't like iMovie or what the deal is. I've been trying to read up and it was saying some software is harder for them to process. I don't know. But they're holding up my 2 videos I already put up about my trip to the RTR. So there's a part 1 and a part 2, and they're still in processing. Been 2 days now. So hopefully they release my videos. And hopefully they're not holding them up over the music that iMovie provides in their magic movies. I hope that's not the case either. So, but anyhow, I mentioned earlier, I went to the car show. I was able to show my van. Some really wonderful people came up and checked out my van, and they were very impressed with it. I think it's just me and quirky, and I wasn't expecting so many people to really love it, but they did. So shout out to those people who took a lot of interest, so thank you. And to those of you that got my card, I hope you will subscribe, and I hope you enjoy my videos. All my views are sort of frozen too, so I'm thinking YouTube is having an overall problem. I looked them up on Down Detector, and a lot of people are having issues, so it is what it is, I guess. But it means you'll see my videos much later, which I was hoping I could get them out before I got back from this RTR. If I'd known that was going to happen, I would have just waited and edited them on my computer and made better videos. But I thought I was going to try to get them out close to real time. But I guess that's not going to happen. So you're seeing these. You'll probably be seeing this one like a week from now or more. I'm going to wait and see if the other two that are still processing clear before I try to push any more through. There's no point. If I'm going to wait a week, I might as well wait till I get home and make better videos on my iMac. So anyway, I just wanted to jump on again, tell you what I'm up to. I'm actually tempted to do a live. So I might do a surprise live. I don't know how that works and if people will quickly catch on that I'm live. So I can't really schedule it because I'm not sure when I'll feel like doing that. Probably once I'm out making, I make a second breakfast because I have coffee and a power bar first thing in the morning. And then I make an actual breakfast a couple hours later. And just like I do at home, usually have a light early breakfast and then I have a full breakfast a couple hours later. Trying to keep my same routine or similar routines that I have at home. And yeah, so if any of you who were really interested in how I live part-time in my van, this is it. Watch these videos. You'll see all the ways that I comfortably exist inside the van and out of the van, and see more of the inside and my activities. Making coffee, heating up food. When it's too cold or rainy outside, I have ways to cook and heat up things inside. I have several videos about that. Some is with my power stations and electrical appliances. And sometimes it's with a little backpack stove. And I vented out the wing windows with a fan. So that works too. It depends on the situation. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here and chat at you some more. Hopefully I'm not boring you, and I'll see you in the next clip. Well, it's raining a little bit here in Quartzsite, so I'm watching it. I'm a little bit close to a wash, so I have to be careful. Anyway, I'm watching it in case I need to move my van. My stuff, I've covered it up and it's on the table, so it should be okay, but if I have to move the van a little bit, I will. Anyway, I wanted to show, some people at the RTR asked me what I do when it's cold or rainy and I can't go out for cooking and staying warm. So I thought I would share that, a little bit more of that. So here's what I'm doing. So it is kind of drizzling out. It's hard to see because I have, let me turn my light off. Well, it's a little hard to see out the window. Let's see if I can see out this curtain. It's a little drizzly, but not too bad. So I'm just gonna watch it and see what happens. If it gets too mucky, I'll move my van. Anyway, so I'm just having a basic sandwich, some chips, tuna sandwich, a little mayonnaise. I have a pot there in case I want to cook something later. Yeah, so I don't know. If it keeps raining, we might be moving. I don't know. I'll let you know. And if anyone's wondering how I go about feeding these puppies when it's raining, well, similar to how I feed myself. I'm gonna mix up some dry food. It used to be only for Cersei, but I kept using the container for dry food, so it doesn't really mean only Cersei now. So there's the dry food and the wet food, and we're going to make them some food in here. I left their other bowls outside, and I don't want to go out in the rain to get them, so I'm making do with these, which I keep on hand for the Road Pro, but right now that's out of commission, so I can use these for the dogs. The dogs even have their own travel water. This is pretty neat. You just squeeze it and water comes up. And right now I'm going to use it to wet Bodhi's food. And there is their food. Bodhi gets his wet so it can soften up with his old teeth. And Cersei's is dry. Then we're going to add a little canned food. I need both my hands because I threw my tripod up front and I don't feel like crawling up to get it. There's Cersei eating her food without having to be out in the rain and mud. There's Bodhi eating his food in bed. How spoiled is that? They are some spoiled puppies. Also, because I don't want to go out in the mud and rain. I wanted to share what I use because the top to my potty system is cloth, and I don't want that to get moisture from the condensation of my toilet. So what I did was came up with an idea of putting, this is one of those dish strainer things that you put under your dishes. I won't show you my potty because it's currently in use mode, but I will show you when it's covered that upside down this dish draining mat thing seals up the bucket so the odor doesn't come out. I have it that way so it butts right up to here, so it's kind of seals in the top of the bucket. And then when I put the top of my foldable ottoman, then I don't have smell coming out because it's right next to where I sleep. And I can leave the top like this so that it's ready to go when I need to use it. And that's, but now I got the idea, because I want to wash the dog's dirty dishes without going out also, that I'm going to make another purpose for that dish draining mat. So I took the top off of my toilet. I turned the dish draining mat upside down, and I'm going to sanitize it. So now I have this all sanitized and my vinegar and water cleaning system. And I'm going to clean the pet's dishes. And now the dishes are all clean and drying out. I dried them with a paper towel, but I'm letting them dry out a little bit more before I put them back in my little cupboard down there. Morning. So this is my last morning in Skaddenwash. I'm going to move camp today. It rained last night and the wind was just blowing so hard, it was hard to sleep. So I decided to move. Not that it's going to be a whole lot different, but this time I'm going to pack everything up and get creative about fitting everything in since I got rid of my car top carrier. I also got rid of some of the stuff that was in it, so that's helpful. And I'm sort of practicing being more minimalist. Something I'm learning over and over is to keep working at the minimalism so I can figure out what exactly I need and don't need for the next time. And the rest of this time. So I don't have much time. I wanted to jump on here and say hi. It's January 15th. There's a few more days of the RTR. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to stay. That's the beauty of being on wheels. You can decide when and how long to stay anywhere. I got to finish packing up and playing a game of Tetris, fitting things in that I had in other places. So got to find new places for things, but I've used up some supplies, so I have some other spaces for stuff, so that's all going to work out. And want to figure out how to live more minimally inside the van so I can deal with these adverse weather conditions a little better without having to do so much work and strain my body, because yesterday was supposed to be all about relaxing and recovering from the day before. Today was also supposed to be a second day of relaxing. But I think what I want to do is get closer to the event, and then be able to take only a minimal amount of stuff out to use if I want to, and maybe not take anything out and just camp from the van. And so that when I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. I'm just going to go. So a little more practice in learning how to be more minimal inside a minivan. It's definitely a challenge, especially with the two puppers, because I have stuff for them too. So that makes more stuff. So I have to figure out how to hang on to their stuff and get rid of stuff that I don't need. All right.